Hi, good morning everyone. Let's get started with the next topic for this training session, which is on SAP product portfolio. Okay, so basically SAP's business suite is one of the key product which has SAP ERP is one of the main component. Okay, then we have applications like SCM application, which is supplier chain management. You have PLM application, you have SRM application, which is supplier relationship management. You have CRM application, that is customer relationship management. So here you can see in this, these are the components. Basically the installable unit is SAP system. You have ECC, you have BW, you have HCM, you have CRM, you have PLM, you have these are basically the key products from SAP on the business suite. Apart from this, there are products like you have SAP HANA, which has just come in. You have things like business object. You have SAP Sybase, which SAP just bought that company basically for the mobility. So these are the key SAP's business product. Basically, one thing that we touched is the SAP's business object. SAP just bought the business object. Okay, so this is basically for the monitoring and basically for the reporting aspect. Then you have tools like SAP Sybase, which has Sybase ASC is one of the database, which has Sybase IQ, one of the columnar database, and you have mobility. Basically, these are the products, SAP's product for mobility. SAP bought mobility mainly because of the Sybase portfolio. Then you have your business suite. You have BW for business warehousing. Then you have things like in the data services field, you have business objects data services. You have the SAP's SLT, basically the SAP's landscape transformation tool. Okay, these are especially the business suite is one of the main tool that SAP has, and you can see in this particular slide you have central component as SAP ERP. Okay, around ERP you have SRM, CRM, SCM, PLM. Basically what we just saw is SCM is supply chain management, SRM is supplier relationship management, SCM is supply chain management, CRM is customer relationship management, and this is basically, these are the key SAP's products. Okay, so SAP ERP is an SAP application. SAP offers other SAP application servers in the area of, we saw CRM, SRM, PRM is basically the product lifecycle management. Okay, so all these applications are part of the SAP business suite. Formerly it was known as mysap.com. Okay, now from the architecture perspective, you have this as the business suite, and ERP, this is the breakup of ERP. So under ERP you have SAP NetWeaver, you have MDM, you have PI, you have Portal, BW. Okay, then you have accesses, basically the self-service. Then you have SAP R3 or ECC. Okay, then here we are showing the different releases of SAP, right from say 4.6c, then 4.6d, 6.1, 6.20, 6.30, 6.40, then 7, then we have 7.01, which is 7.0 EHP1, 7.0 EHP2, 7.0 EHP3, after that 7.1, 7.1 EHP1, 720, 730, then 730 EHP1. So basically these are the basis functionality. Okay, so these are the different releases on the basis functionality. Okay, then we have, these are the extension sets. Okay, so let's go to the next slide where we are seeing SAP NetWeaver AS ABAP plus AS Java with 2 instances. Okay, SAP recommends you should not install and use such a dual stack system except for SAP PI and SAP Solution Manager. PI also, they have come up with two versions of PI. One is a pure Java version, and secondly it's an dual stack system version. This is from 7.31 onwards. Okay, now in this you can see you have SAP GUI over here. You have web browser. So using SAP GUI, you are connecting to the primary application server, that is ABAP message server. Okay, then you have the gateway, you have ABAP dispatcher, and dispatcher in turn dispatches it to the work process, the background process, the enqueue. And on the Java side, using web browser, you connect to the Java dispatcher, and Java dispatcher in turn distributes it to, say, S basically. Okay, then between the ABAP dispatcher and Java dispatcher, the connectivity is through the JCOs, that is Java connectors. Then you have the central services, which is most important thing. You have Java message server, Java enqueue server, you have secondary application server. Okay, you have gateway, ICM, ABAP dispatcher, Java dispatcher. Okay, so these are basically the instance and services servers. Okay, now SAP NetWeaver AS Java. In AS Java release, say for example 7.10, there is no Java dispatcher, but instead a Java ICM is there. So you can see that they have obsoleted the Java dispatcher bundling with 7.1 and replaced it with ICM, Internet Communication Manager. The ICM is the interface to the internet. It can deal with web requests as server and as client. It supports several products like HTTP, HTTPS, SMTP, basically the normal HTTP protocol, the HTTPS basically the encrypted protocol, and SMTP the file transfer protocol. The NetWeaver AS can be used as a web server and as a web client. The ABAP dispatcher dispatches requests to the work process. If all work processes are busy at the moment, the requests are queued in the dispatcher queue. The ABAP work processes executes the ABAP coding. The message server exchanges messages and can perform a load balancing in the system. On the Java side of the SAP NetWeaver AS, there are components like Java dispatcher, you have server processes, you have software deployment manager, that is SDM, you have SCS, which is central services. Then JCO that we just saw is for connecting the ABAP stack to the Java stack. Okay, that's all actually I wanted to talk to you regarding this particular training session. Thanks for joining and have a nice day. Bye-bye.